Attacked during our Battle Report live stream.
Right, people, I appreciate it's been a while, and I say that because it's been since the middle of October was last time I posted a fresh content video, not one I'd pre-recorded or got sat in the archives, any original content from before the 20th of October, and I want to explain why. Now, this is the first part of the video, and the second half of the video is a video I filmed a couple of days post incident and what actually happened and why I haven't posted. I've had people messaging me where the streams, where the videos, and this will explain it all. I haven't felt the need to do it yet. I've been off work, I've been in hospital 2-3 times a week for the last 8-10 weeks or whatever it is now. I'm currently going through process to see if I need surgery in this eye and if I need plates in both eye sockets because they both fractured and broken. In the video, in the second half of this video, I'll explain everything. And I watched it back and it gets a bit emotional for me, and I don't want to be that, oh, I want to be a thingy, but it shows you exactly the pain everybody was feeling at the time. And I think it's very valid to go on and spread my thoughts and explain to you guys what actually happened, because I've had loads of people text me. So I'll put it on after this little intro. I'm sorry I haven't posted. I've felt like I've let everybody down. I haven't been in work. I felt like I've let them down. It's just been not a great couple of months, and a couple of days have gone past from my brother's anniversary from when he died. So it's just been a hell of a couple of months. So I'm doing this video anyway to explain to everybody I'm due back in work this week and I can't wait. Just give me a bit of daily routine again. Although you'll see in the video I'll explain what happened to my bike. I still haven't got my bike back, so I need to get that sorted. But yeah, this will explain everything. Good morning, everybody. It's Jack over at Heath Wargaming. Today isn't the usual happy self I would be. You with a keen eye. Well, see, my eyes are in a bit of a fucking state right now. So, what happened? Midstream Monday night on the 20th of October, me and Andy were doing Shadow Mort Talon versus Space Wolves Battle Report live on YouTube. It's around 10 to 9. One of the staff comes in. Jack, I suggest you come outside quick. There's 5 dudes by your bike and up to no good. So we gets out there. Half of them are like just normal. A couple of them are being dickheads, whatever. I'm trying to tell them to get away from my bike, and they immediately all put balaclavas on and start reaching the pockets, which I thought in the moment would be, I thought I was going to get stabbed. But nevertheless, I'm not backing down, especially when now they're trying to get into the shop to other vulnerable people. I cannot let myself do it. There's no way they enter in the shop with all those vulnerable people in there. Gaming shops, are a safe space, and there's no way they're getting in. Not when I'm stood there anyway. So me and Andy go out, like I say, tell them to move, just move on. You've caused enough damage as it is, just leave, nothing else to be said. They actually listened, and then they realised, actually, you know what, we're here for cause trouble, and come back. So they were trying to mess with my bike, which they smashed to pieces, ripped the number plate off. My motorbike that is, by the way, number plate off, indicators, mirrors, smashed them all the panels are smashed up on it, and all that sort of junk, because they couldn't steal it at this point. They were trying to steal it, they couldn't because all my locks on it, they couldn't move it, and yeah. So we tell them to move on, whatever, and then they start trying to mess with Angie's Pottery's gaming manager's car, where Carl, who's one of the volunteers there, because none of these get paid for it, it's a CIC, they do it because they love the community and love the store. One of the dudes who works there, Carl, moves him away from the car because I think they were trying to pop her tyres, and they immediately assault Carl, start punching him. So I runs over, tries getting the way separated up, and then obviously I'm public enemy number one. There was 5 of them, and they all start laying into me. Everything they got, punches, kicks, grabbing me so I couldn't move, all that sort of jank. I was relatively fine until one of them comes round the side of me, round the back where I couldn't see, and hits me with a massive right hand. And as he hits me, I immediately go blind in both eyes, which is terrifying, right? So you can see the state of this eye. This eye's gone down because it's been a couple of days, but I can't see out with this eye at all, and this eye is seeing double. So I immediately go blind in both eyes. I can't see, so I start to freak out like I can't see, and because they love that, then they start wailing me even more. Andy obviously is with me as well. As he's hit me, I haven't gone down. As he's hit me, Andy's seen it, and he's trying to fight him off with me, but we're only 2 dudes. They hit Andy. Andy might have dislocated his jaw. I'm just waiting on an update for that. So I'm literally on a bit of a half walk this morning because I'm feeling not very good. So some of the dudes drag us back inside. Bearing in mind they're not getting in the shop, they've had enough as well. They're getting it back. Because they can't get to anybody else, they turn to vulnerable people. They start attacking an elderly gentleman who sat there playing Magic the Gathering, which breaks my heart. And they beat him to a pulp. There was so much of his blood everywhere because they can't get to anybody else, so they turn to the vulnerable, the people who can just bully. Breaks my heart. Gaming shops are meant to be a safe space, and these thugs, balaclavaed up with face coverings on, just ruin it. They had to shut yesterday, which small businesses are struggling anyway. They shouldn't have to shut because they're scared to go to work. So I'm gonna have a couple of days just to myself. I can't really film anyway. I can't really see a lot, and I'm just looking at the screen now because I know you can see my face. It's just wank. But enough going on anyway, everybody has, without sort of this bullshit being sprung onto us. Currently my bike is sat in Hanley, it's smashed to pieces, and I'm gonna have to replace that. And I'm also got an appointment with the eye specialist tomorrow to see if that I actually do in fact need surgery in this eye, because obviously I can't see out of it, and they reckon that there's built up blood and fat in it, and like I say, if it starts messing with any nerves I could lose vision altogether. So I just thought I'd jump on and tell you, and I feel so sad for the old guy who was just sat there playing Magic, and this is the people we're dealing with, right? Thugs who just go around bullying people. I'm quite fortunate, to be fair, because I've got the courage to go out and try and reason with them, or stop them stealing my bike or whatever, and go out and confront them. If that was somebody else in that gaming shop, nobody would have done it, because it's the typical gamer, like in there, see it day in, day out, vulnerable people just trying to play games, enjoy a little bit of life they have outside of work and family. That's why I go. And just a shame that it was ruined. All of us were up at hospital all night. We went up at 10 o'clock and didn't get home till 7 o'clock the next morning. And I was frightened to death because I couldn't see it all. And I don't know, just thought I'd jump on and explain, because it's not on. I think that face coverings of balaclava should be banned. I'm not meaning the religious ones or anything like that, so don't twist my words, but the face coverings used by thugs and idiots to intimidate and scare people. Because when they pulled those balaclavas down, I felt helpless, and I never want to feel like that again. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a great week anyway. We move, we get up and move on. We get up, push on, don't we? So everybody who was in there that night, I'm sorry I had to go through it. And yeah, I'll see you next time. I'm sorry this isn't the usual upbeat, happy video from me, but I felt like I need to do it to explain that. This week might be sort of short on streams and videos. I had 3 streams planned this week, but they've had to shut, and I'm in no fit state of mind to do any. So yeah, cheers guys, and I'll see you later. Right, just to summarise, because I've just watched the video through and I didn't explain why and how they did so much damage with one hit. Because the dude was built like fucking, what's his name off Big Bang Theory, Wallace. He was like a little scrawny dude. He was like 4 foot tall and built like a wet noodle. And it turns out that one of the blokes had caught him, and he'd apparently hit me with something he wasn't 100% sure, but it might have been a duster or something of that sort. Because what happened is when he hit me in that eye, and when I went blind, he'd obviously fractured both eye sockets immediately, and he'd done that much damage. Obviously that's why I went blind. And this was all over because then they were smashing my bike to bits. We'd asked them to move, and then they started to smash my bike up, rip everything off it, break it, whatever. And because obviously I wasn't having it. What also happens is when they assault Carl, who was another dude at the shop, we were just trying to not get him going to the shop because there was families there, there was kids there, there was women there, and me and Andy, we're not fighting. Well, I'm definitely not a fighter, but as men, we couldn't let them sort of go into the shop and disrupt it and put anybody else in danger because they'd seen the damage they'd already done to us. So for everybody who's been there for me the last couple of months, I really appreciate it. Behind the scenes, whatever, and making sure I'm all right and taking me to hospital and such because I can't drive or whatever. I appreciate you all, and thanks for all the nice comments and all the nice messages I've had as well, people who are in the local community and know what happened. So yeah, hopefully we're back on track now though. 2026 is going to be our year. We said this last year, but we've done really well with numbers this year up until October. But yeah, thanks everybody for this year. It's been amazing. And to the dude who hit me, fuck you.